Just grateful, man. Grateful to be alive. Grateful to be able to speak to you and tell you that life is so beautiful. There's so much ahead. Never count yourself out. I feel like nowadays with the internet, social media, yada yada, and it's nothing new, but especially if you have high aspirations, high dreams for yourself, you'll see, all these smart people out there, all these successful people out there, and kudos to them. Or maybe if you're more on the social media bent, all these beautiful people, all these rich people, whatever. I'm not going to repeat everything we all know around. You only see a small slice of their life. Why are you? Comparison is the thief of joy, yada yada. But 30 years ago, 20 years ago, probably, you never even knew these people existed. And now you're listening to all these podcasts, you're listening to all these entrepreneurs, athletes, whatever, because you have high dreams, so you're attracting that material into your algorithm, into your feed. And it's good to be careful around using it as inspiration and to feel your knowledge around the world, what's possible, while also not letting yourself feel like you're not doing anything, because you are. You're here right now, aren't you? Comparison is just, it's inevitable. It's part of the human psychology, you could say, but it's truly useless in the sense of judging your self-worth off of it. Yes, it could be helpful to know where you are in relation to others when you're doing business or applying to schools or what have you, but when it comes to how you feel about yourself from a moment-to-moment basis, whether you're comparing up or comparing down, oh, I'm not good enough because, look at them and look what they've achieved. Once again, you don't know the full story. You don't know how they got there. You don't know what their soul's purpose is. You don't know what their soul correction is. Or you're comparing down, oh, I feel so good about myself because look at what I've achieved compared to 99% of people, whatever. The ego is so insidious. It'll rear its head and appear in whatever way really grinds into the ways that make you feel pleasure around self-sabotage, aka, oh, I'm not good enough, or around arrogance, which is, oh, I'm better than everyone else. It's a tricky game, but I would say the only antidote is really self-awareness, just catching it, working through it. So what does this talk about? I don't know. But I think now more than ever, it's important to tune in. What do you want to do? Because whatever you have to do here on this earth, it's 100% unique. No one else is born or meant to do it. But if we're all funneling ourselves into the same things, whether it's wanting to be an influencer or wanting to be an entrepreneur or, have a happy wedding and a marriage and an amazing home, family, whatever it is. Those are all valid pursuits, of course, but just make sure you're doing it because you want to do it and it really brings you joy and happiness. I think that's the ultimate barometer, the ultimate measuring stick for every action you're taking in your life day-to-day basis. Getting up, what are you doing with your 18 to 14 hours in a day, whatever it is? What are you doing with your time? And yes, of course we have to do things that we don't love doing, washing the dishes or laundry or maybe taking the kids to school or whatever it is. You could say there's some sort of concept of responsibility there. Topic for another time, but outside of that, your bulk hours in the day, your core hours in the day, what you spend 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12 hours doing, what are you doing? And when you feel into it, and there are going to be challenges and struggles and stuff, but do you enjoy it? Do you enjoy that struggle? Do you enjoy doing what you're doing? Very important. Do you love it? Are you doing it for, just love of the game? Love of the game. When I was younger, I used to play a lot of video games. Love video games. Counter-Strike, Warcraft, Starcraft, all that good stuff. And no one forces you to play. You just love playing. You just log on, jump on Vent, jump on TeamSpeak. Just link up with the boys and just go for it. When you're bored, you don't want to play anymore, you log off. I think life should be a similar way. Play it like a game. It is a game from a philosophical macro perspective, but also what you spend your time doing. Oh, don't feel like scrimming anymore on Dust 2? No, let's play some Nuke. Let's play some Train. Don't feel like playing CS right now? Let's just bot out and play some WoW, Do what you love. I mean, it's really that simple. The universe is benevolent. It wants you to win. It wants you to be happy. It wants to support you. And to do so, it's almost like everyone's talking about abundance, money, fulfillment, joy, love, all of these things, soulmate, yada, yada. All that stuff is awesome. All that stuff is meant for you. God wants to give it to you. Actually, he's already given it to you. You could perceive it as it's in a trust. It's an escrow, but it's in a trust, which is it's yours, but to access it, to actually receive it, God's like, are you going to believe in yourself or not? Are you going to play the games that you want? Are you going to do what you love or not? God favors the bold. Because they give voice to his voice. You see? So really take a look at your day. The micro actions. What are you doing? Sometimes it can be too big of a bite to chew if you just think about, am I living my life right? Just break it down to the micro steps. What are you doing from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m.? What are you doing from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.? What are you doing from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m., etc., etc.? Are you living each moment And you don't have to be joyous and happy each moment. I mean, that's the ideal state, you could say. But the things you're spending your time on, are you choosing them because they bring you life? They bring you vigor, vitality, joy. It's good to have goals. But your goals should not supersede your why, your passion, your why. Like, why are you doing what you're doing? We all have fears, but God favors the bold. Bold, courageous. Courage is just acting despite fear. The fear is there. Boom. You just do it anyway. I think everyone has fear, no matter what, even to the most subtle level. But those who act despite it usually reap the rewards. You reap it because it's all already sown. God already wants to give you everything, so just trust yourself. No one cares what you do. No one cares about you. In the sense of everyone's just thinking about themselves. But we're so busy thinking about what other people are thinking about us. It's like this hall of mirrors. It's a plague of the mind. It's a plague of living in society. Love society. Love a functioning world economy. You gotta have it. It's amazing. Who doesn't like ordering off Amazon? You know? It's like you support a business, they support you. Fair exchange. But when it comes to evaluating your self-worth, thinking about your life decisions, it's so easy to get caught up in, oh, what are they gonna think? What am I gonna look like if? Guys. Trash can that shit. It's a mental plague. The rumination, the overthinking, the needless introspection. I'm an introspector. But there's a point where it becomes unproductive. And I think we all know what that point is. That's why self-awareness is key. Know yourself. Know thyself. Not easy, but it is the goal. Let loose, have fun. Easy for you to say. No, it's not easy for me to say. I need to let loose more as well. But it's a work in progress. Just have fun. Enjoy. Doesn't matter what you've been through. Doesn't matter how old you are. You can start life fresh any moment. It's all consciousness. It's all in the mind.